Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
They win the final game 5-2 to remain the baseball champions of the world. The Yankees, with this 9-0 crusher, have won their 17th World Series. The Yankees again are world champions. The Yankees win their 21st World Series.
The Yankees are champions of baseball.
Ball game over. World Series over. Yankees win. The Yankees win.
The Yankees are back on top. World champions for the 27th time.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Welcome back to the Chase for 28 podcast. Instant reaction. Game 4 in the books. Yankees lose the series. 2025 is over. I'm joined by the Podcast Paisan as we welcome you to the wake. The funeral will be coming shortly. But AJ, the Yankees come up short today, big time. Instant reaction. Go ahead.
I don't know where to begin because there's a lot of things that were just not well done in this game. 3 hits going into the 8th inning is not going to do it against the bullpen that you're smoking every day. You had Schlittler did exactly what we needed him to do.
Why don't we just start with that for just 1 second?
Sure.
Cam Schlittler did exactly what we needed him to do tonight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I applaud Schlittler for his performance in this playoffs.
Yeah.
Tonight specifically.
It's unfortunate that the second 2 runs, I'm calling it second 2 runs because that was Jazz's fault. That inning was over. The inning is over. Double play, 2-1 going into the bottom of the 7th inning. Different. Completely different. I played that ball so lazily. You played it to the side, and that's why I went into the outfield. If you got in front of it, and look, I know it was a hard hit ball. I get it. But if you put your body in front of it just a split second more, it's going up. You get the out at first at least.
Or then the worst case scenario is the ball is just in front of you and the runners don't advance.
Exactly. Whatever the case is. But and look, hard hit ball. I'm sure it was a reaction, but he's made that play how many times before?
Any second baseman has made that play, 90 out of 100.
Right. And I feel bad for Cam too. He pulled back on that ball. That was a sure double play.
Yes.
That's unfortunate. That's just you're always told as the pitcher never to leave the ball alone, let the fielder. That one happens. But you go back to that one. If he makes that play instead of letting it go, at least you have the out at second base. Maybe not at first, don't know. But he pitched a great game. And look, I feel as a Jets fan, we always say that we move on to next season. I feel like next season our pitching rotation is going to be dynamite. I don't know what the offense is going to look like. Did you hear that stat about Volpe? Can I say this real quick?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Because I know we're kind of breaking things down little by little. Volpe has struck out 14 of his last 19 plate appearances.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, he almost shouldn't have played this game.
Oh my God.
We were texting throughout the game, and there was no offense. I was all excited to come into tonight. We both said last night, bullpen game, take your chances. Their bullpen shut us down.
The Yankees going into this game had scored 9 runs in 13 innings off their bullpen. And today they had 1 run, 3 hits.
On the same guys. That's baseball. It's bittersweet because we go through the marathon that is the regular season to get to this point, right? Mm-hmm. Make the playoffs, take your chances. Mm-hmm. Yankees made the playoffs, and it's October 8th, and we're done.
It's a crapshoot, right?
It is a crapshoot, and the Jays looked very good in the series. They did everything right. They're, and whether it's Smoltz or I forget who the play-by-play guy was on the game tonight. Joe Davis?
Joe Davis, right?
Right. Well, it was one of the two of them, and their voices are almost indistinguishable, which is a bad job.
It's really awful.
So one of them was making the point that, and I think it was a dig at the Yankees, that their approach to, again, they struck out. struck out so little in this series, but their approaches just to go the other way. And my dad has talked about this all season long with guys like Volpe and Jazz and Bellinger, go the other way.
Be pesky, man. Just be pesky.
Yes. Be pesky. Grisham, 0 for 5 tonight.
Oh, my God. What do you have? Two foul outs and 3 strikeouts?
He struck out twice tonight.
Oh, he only twice? Okay, excuse me. What was his last out? What did he do last night?
What did he do?
Ground out.
Grounded out.
But
right, but it pulled Vladdy off of first base looking like John Allroot over there.
God, good luck with your contract next year. 34 home runs for what? For what?
Yeah, but that's what the November podcast is for. We will break down who do we want and who do we not want.
There's not a lot of words to explain how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, no, it's disappointment. Now we got to go through the rest of October. We got to watch somebody else raise that World Series trophy.
God, look, whoever it's going to be, just beat Toronto, please.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not. I would have said this months ago as well. Even if it wasn't this game, the manager is so suspect. He's not a good manager. How he's making these decisions and it's working out for him, I don't even understand.
John Schneider,
whatever his name is, he doesn't know what he looks like a guy who's just sitting there going, "Okay, you go play."
He looks like a guy with Kirk that they should be playing Sunday softball together.
Seriously.
It's just
it's an awful feeling because we again. What I tell you the other night, I told you last night, right? I still said leaving too many guys on base.
Now, to be fair, they only had one guy on second base, but that was okay. I think. Hold on, I just had it up. Where's the box score? They were 1 for 5 with runners in scoring position. Sorry, 1 for 6 tonight. They left 10 men on base. Now, to be fair, if you're thinking, Toronto must have been world beaters, they were 3 for 17 with runners in scoring position.
Not good tonight.
They left 9 guys on base.
Yeah.
Hey, guess how many stolen bases the Yankees had in this series?
0. The one stolen base that Judge would have had was on a walk.
Yeah,
How many did Toronto have? I mean, not many, but
how many stolen bases?
I know they had at least
one.
Tonight.
They got it tonight. They had 2 today.
That was only one? Oh, 2 today. Okay.
No, sorry. They had 1. 1 stolen base in this series. And that was off Devin Williams.
You know what I'd like to know? And
Go ahead.
I'm going to be serious here for a second. I would really like to see in these final 3 teams now that are in the AL, not so much the NL, because I feel like it's a different game still. I don't know. Of these final 3 teams, I want to know which of these 3 teams dig into analytics as much as the Yankees do. Because these 3 teams that we're seeing now are very similar, while the Yankees were the outlier.
Well, there were reports during the year that some, anonymous executive or anonymous scout, reporting from, the Yankee minor leagues, maybe near the trade deadline, that what they teach in the minors with these guys is all about the launch angle.
Yeah.
Right. Swinging for the fences. That's what the Yankees are teaching.
You're not going to win like that.
Remember, on opening day, okay, so we just watched their last game of the season.
Yeah.
2 runs on, 6 hits? This is the team on opening day that, what did they hit? 9 home runs in the game?
Yeah, right.
Smoked the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah.
Chased Nestor Cortez on opening day after, less than 2 innings?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where was the torpedo bats did nothing tonight.
Yeah. No, I just don't know. I'm just saying, I really wonder because you think about it, Toronto is pesky. You knew that. I feel like Seattle's probably the most exciting of the 3 teams, to be honest with you. I feel like they got a little pop and they play a different game, and that's really cool. And I think Detroit is just it is not so much Toronto.
I feel Detroit is Scooble or bust.
Yeah, but today they came back though. They scored 9 unanswered runs, so they're very hit or miss because they leave a lot of guys on base too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I guess I'm rooting for Seattle. I think they have the better pitching, and I think they can actually match up better. But what an awful feeling.
Honestly, at this point, I do not care who wins the American League Championship Series. I do not care who comes out of the NL. I do not care who wins the World Series. I don't care now.
I do. Anybody but Toronto is my point of view.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean,
I don't want to see the Dodgers win the World Series.
No, they're going to. So let's just put it there. They're down 3-1 right now, but I don't think that matters to them. I think they want to lose the game to rest.
I mean, we shall see.
Why did Austin Wells swing at the first pitch with the bases loaded? The dude just threw two balls high and away, and he goes first pitch high and away.
It was even worse than that. That he was wild within that at bat.
Right.
That just goes to show you the lack of their Yankee offensive approach and IQ. Right.
Make the guy work, man. He
the
just
Yankees,
came in the game.
The Yankees of a quarter century ago. Bernie Williams comes up in that spot. You think he's swinging at the first pitch?
No.
And we know. I mean, yeah, that's a bad at bat, and that's on him. And he's got to think about that at bat and that approach till March.
Well, even longer than that.
Well, yeah.
They'll be in this situation again next year. They're gonna.
You just wonder what they're teaching. You wonder
the same situation. Yeah, that was upsetting.
Yeah. Two things that it's stupid to say, oh, like this made me happy. I was happy that the season didn't end with Judge striking out.
God, I'm with you. I am so with you. I just, in general, I'm glad it didn't end with him at the plate. Line drive, fly ball, robbed home run. I don't care. I'm just glad he got a hit.
Yeah. I am glad that Jason Dominguez, who hasn't gotten the opportunity to do anything, came on, smokes a double.
That'll be perfect for his trade value.
Yeah, there you go. And I'm glad that it didn't end with Giancarlo Stanton coming up and ending the game.
With the bases loaded.
With the bases loaded. Because you, me, and everybody else would be thinking, okay, it's Stantober time.
I was
with an opportunity to do it.
I was really hoping for it because Cody swung at a bad pitch, and I was like, "We're gonna get a Stanton bomb here."
He swung at a bad pitch, yeah. To go back to Judge's at bat in the 8th, I cannot wait until next year when the ABS is active and these guys can start tapping their helmets, because we've seen it all year long across the hundreds of games in Major League Baseball. The umpires suck.
Yeah. Even the calls on Volpe, like it took him out of the at bat. Like there was a blatant ball.
I think that called strike on Judge in the 8th took him out of that at bat.
Yeah.
That was ball 3.
Right.
So I cannot wait for the ABS.
We'll see. I'm concerned about it because I don't like that. Like it touches the line, it's a strike.
Well, it works in tennis. If it touches the line, it's in.
You have a great point.
So
I guess you have to adjust to the strike zone now.
Yes. It'll be interesting to see how that gets used, but that's for February. We'll talk about all the new things coming to Major League Baseball. Any last words, or will you come back for the funeral when we do a full length episode to kind of break this thing down? You want to play over the winter?
Yeah, I'll be back. I'll be around. I got to say about this team because look, this is the only thing I actually like in my sports world that actually I care about. But like I have no sports now until February.
Yeah, you don't do basketball. I don't know that you care about hockey.
No, I like the Devils, but I'm not going to sit here and like create a podcast for them.
Oh, okay. But this is worth it. I'm glad. I appreciate that.
Yeah, the Yankees are my favorite thing besides my kids and my wife. So
they're not watching. You can tell the truth.
Okay, Yankees are my favorite thing.
There you go.
I think that's why I'm so upset right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there watching that 9th inning, and it reminds me of 1997.
Oh God.
2001, 2003. Not so much the pain of 2004.
No.
But it's that the finality of it.
Yeah. I got to suspend some students tomorrow.
Because they're Toronto fans?
No, they told me the Yankees were going to lose. And I said, well, if they lose, you're suspended.
Now, you got to call those kids in and really kind of string them along like that's what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Bring them right to the edge.
Exactly.
Oh, man. All right. So the Yankees lose 5-2.
Blech.
Not much of an offensive showing. As we said, Schlittler picks up the loss. I got nothing else.
I'm excited. Look, the podcast continues.
The podcast continues. I don't have to change the name. Although my family were like, so this is like a couple days ago, if they win the World Series, what happens to the show? I said, I've got another name picked out. And they're like, what is it? Tell us. I'm like, no, not revealing that to the world until they win. So that name goes back on ice. Unfortunately, we'll see in 2026.
Ugh.
Ugh. Ugh is right. Ugh.
Well, look, they gave us some excitement. There'll be another new team next year.
Yes.
We'll see what happens.
There'll be addition. There'll be subtraction. Baseball is all about math.
There's gonna be a lot of same on it.
And you know what? The first word that comes to mind with that for me is that's a problem.
For the most part.
I'm tired of running it back, but we'll talk about that in a future episode. What I will say, two things. One, thank you to SeatGeek for powering the Chase for 28 podcast.
Mm-hmm.
No more playoff tickets to buy for baseball as far as we're concerned. So turn your attention to hockey, basketball, football, concerts, Broadway, whatever you can buy tickets for. Check out the SeatGeek app. Go to chasefor28.com/SeatGeek. Use our promo code CHASE428 at checkout, and you can save $20 on your first order. Next up, I want to invite you, the listener, to send us your thoughts on the Yankee season. You can send us an email, feedback@chasefor28.com. You can send a voicemail. Go to chasefor28.com/voicemail. You can also slide into our DMs on X and Instagram. We are at chasefor28pod. Let us know what you think. Where should the Yankees go? And we will have episodes over the winter and into next year. Want to thank you for listening all season long. Tell a fellow Yankee fan about the podcast. And we'll be back real soon. The podcast Padre will be on hand. AJ will be on hand. And I will also be here with you as well. Final thoughts, AJ?
I'm still going to say let's go Yankees.
That's all we got. Let's go Yankees.
Yeah.
We'll be back real soon. Good night, everybody.